Hi, my dear friend, Steve again. How are you? I hope you're doing fantastic. Today I'll talk to you about a topic that's near and dear to my heart. Unity. Now I know what you might be thinking. Unity? That sounds like some hippie nonsense. But bear with me, my friend. Because unity is so much more than just a feel-good buzzword. It's the foundation upon which our society stands, and it's what has allowed us to build a civilization worth fighting for. Let me tell you a story. During World War II, I was part of a team called the Howling Commandos. We were a diverse group of individuals from all walks of life, brought together by a common cause, defeating the Nazi menace. Now, we didn't always agree on everything. Heck, there were times when we disagreed on just about everything. But despite those differences, we found ways to work together, to support each other, and to fight for a shared goal. And let me tell you, it wasn't easy. There were moments when it felt like the world was against us, when it seemed like all hope was lost. But we never gave up. We kept pushing forward, united in our determination to triumph over evil. And that, my friend, is the power of unity. When people come together, when they put aside their petty squabbles and focus on the bigger picture, amazing things can happen. We can achieve greatness, overcome obstacles, and create a brighter future for ourselves and for generations to come. But unity isn't just important during wartime. It's essential in peacetime too. Think about it. How many problems could we solve if we worked together? Poverty, inequality, loneliness, pain, the list goes on and on. These aren't issues that affect one group of people. They're issues that impact all of humanity, and we won't be able to tackle them alone. We need each other. We need different perspectives, unique skill sets, and varied experiences. We need comprehension. Now, I know it's not always easy to see eye to eye with others. Believe me, I've been there. There have been plenty of times when I've disagreed with someone, when I've wanted to give up and go my separate way. But that's not what unity is about. Unity doesn't mean we all have to think alike or act alike. It means we recognize our differences, but choose to work together anyway. It means valuing compromise over conflict, understanding over ignorance, and cooperation over competition. So, how can we promote unity in our daily lives? Well, first and foremost, we need to listen to each other. Not just hear what the other person is saying, but actually listen. Try to understand where they're coming from, even if you don't agree. Put yourself in their shoes and imagine how they might feel. And then, once you've listened, respond with kindness and compassion. Don't resort to name-calling or personal attacks. Instead, focus on finding common ground, building bridges, and working towards solutions that benefit everyone. Secondly, you need to recognize that we were built to endure the hardships of life together. Modern society wants you lonely, numb, and antisocial, but it doesn't have to be that way. It cannot be that way. When you recognize that you shouldn't go through life alone, you are accepting the importance of unity. Remember that no creature ever strives alone. Don't listen to the internet gurus who romanticize being a lone wolf or those kinds of things. Obviously, if you are surrounded by morons, then by all means don't surround yourself with them, because you'll be the next one. Learn to be a good company and find good company. There is no thing as a one-person empire. You can be a great leader, but only if you have people to lead. Thirdly, we need to take responsibility for our actions. We can't blame others for the state of our world. We have to step up and acknowledge our role in shaping society. That means owning up to our mistakes, learning from them, and making amends when necessary. It also means recognizing privilege and using it to uplift marginalized communities rather than perpetuating oppression. Finally, we need to remember that unity is an active choice. It's not something that magically happens overnight. No, unity requires effort, dedication, and perseverance. It means showing up to community meetings, volunteering for local organizations, supporting small businesses, and standing up for the small guy. It means standing up for what's right even when it's hard, and speaking out against hate whenever we encounter it. In conclusion, my friends, unity is not only desirable, it's essential. It's what allows us to grow, to progress, and to thrive as a society. So let's strive for unity every day, in every interaction, and in every decision we make. Let's put aside petty differences and work towards a common goal, creating a better world for ourselves, our children, and future generations. Thank you, and I hope you learned something, my dear friend.